regional manager for TNT Rescue System. Adam Gorski, he's All-American. This is Mike, who's All-American as well. We're not here to give you a sales pitch on TNT. Go for 5K. Safety's key number one. You hear that man or anyone else say stop, stop what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing, stop. You don't move. Stay right where you're at, okay? That means something's wrong, all right? I'll try not to offend anybody. I'm kind of old school. I retired out of Wisconsin. That's where I lived. Fire department 8 years ago. So I've been a regional manager for 8 years. I've been the service technician. I've been the team for over 20. Taught a ton of classes. Analyzed a lot. Mike, safety is number one. I'll try not to offend you. You're a young lady. Okay, I'll try. I say guys. Okay. Sorry if it offends you, but I'll try and remember that. Okay. That's all right. You'll be better. What are we doing? Years on the surface, 1 to 5. Show of hands. Okay. 5 to 10. 15 to 20. 25. Okay. That's your problem. Okay. Where's everyone from? Where's Sullivan at? Where? Toronto? Canada? Toronto?
Nope.
Oh. I don't know Wisconsin. I don't remember. I don't know Ohio. I know where Chardon is, Cleveland, Sandusky, and Cincinnati, and Columbus. After that, I'm done. Where?
It's Toronto, Ohio. It's right next to the village.
Okay. Okay. Put May. It sounds like I'm in.
It's an island.
Sounds like I'm in Minnesota getting ready to go fishing. Put-in Bay.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, well, like Party Island, man.
Okay.
Party Island.
Yeah, Whetstone Township down by around Mansfield, Ohio.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. All right. What we've got here, gentlemen and lady, got a vehicle on its side. This is called the Denver. What our objective is, we're going to go through, stabilize the car. Alan will talk real quick under that. We're going to remove the driver's side door, and when we're done with this, this whole thing's going to be sitting like this. So it's actually going to bring it out, so you wouldn't have to try and get it backward and get someone else who's got a spinal injury or something who's in the seat. This will show you another way to go through and get this done. This one here's the easy one. Those two are going to be the real pain in the butt. I'll tell you that right now. There's a lot more work involved. We've got a new body structure coming underneath the car. Simple, if you make a couple cuts, we can use a sawzall, we can use a combi tool, we can use a couple different tools to remove it, bring it down. The big key is when you're looking at this coming on the side of a vehicle, make sure it's stabilized because someone's going to be on that car somewhere. Okay? The back side of it, I'll let you stand on the barrier if you have to, but other than that, you don't go on that side of that vehicle. There's a fire extinguisher in case you need it, just a couple of knives. We go through and get everything set up. That's going to be our objective, what we're going to do. This is a little bit time consuming, okay? Just because of what you have to do. Right? Stabilization, everyone's done stabilization, right? Good. Adam will talk a little bit about that. We'll get into it. We'll talk about the tools for a couple of minutes. And we're going to let you guys go. Everyone runs incident command system, correct? Don't see anyone saying no. Okay. Adam, talk about stabilization.
All right. We all know that we need to stabilize a car before we work on it. We don't want to be doing this now. So we have, remember, you stabilize 3 points of contact, right? That's our minimum. This car on its side is what? 1 point of contact, okay? So we need to look at what we're going to do. We know our plan A is take this and do a Denver chair down like this. We don't want to put our stabilization in that area. We want to go away from it. So we want to make 3 points of contact. 1, another strut over there. 2, another strut over here is 3. Okay? Do a real quick stabilize, okay? If it's broken and ripped out, don't do it. Common sense. You might have to go up into this area, but you got to remember where you're cutting, okay? On this side of it, you can use this area. It is rotted, or you can go into this. Just make sure it's stabilized, okay? Simple thing is I use is a 45 to 50. You can do a 60 degree angle. I just go like this and touch. That's how I do it. End of the struts here, top is here. Secret is we want to get the head as high as we can to lock it down, and the base as low as we can. Okay. Anybody use rescue jacks or anything? Yes, no, no. Okay. Basically, this goes up in the air. This is your lock stop. You have your jack. You go in here to here, and I'll be there, and we'll lock this thing in. We'll stabilize the bottom. We'll make triangles. So we'll do the bottom chain, lock it in. Okay. We're making triangles. That's all you got to remember. Triangles. Triangles are your friend. Everybody knows what a triangle is. All right. So that's real quick, fast. You ready?
Talk about tools real quick. Let's go. Come on over here. We'll talk real quick on the tools. Just show you what we have for tools coming across. We have two different cutters here. We have a spreader, we have a combi tool, and we have a ram. We can run Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, doesn't matter. But I've got a DeWalt on the ram. I've got DeWalt Sawzall if you need that. And then I have Milwaukee coming across. Very simple on the tools. This is actually the smaller of the two cutters, a little bit lighter. This is our SLC 29. Real simple. Batteries on top coming across, and this may be the bad battery. One of those two are a bad one. So if you end up, it dies, that's what it is. Let me know. I need that battery out. They're both said they're full charge. Real simple on it, coming across. To activate it, click the handle once, and it'll actually go. Okay? This is what we call an everyday cutter. That one there is called the BFC cutter. I'm sure you can figure out the acronym for BFC. If it is. Combi tool come across. We can do whatever we need to do. This will give you a spread. If we need to remove the tips, we could. This will give us a full length cut. This may be beneficial in some of the stuff we're going to do if we can't get that wall tool. Spreader coming across, 28 inch. Go ahead and activate that. Click it, open it. That's very simple, real quick to use. BFC, same thing. Ram, this is a 40-inch ram coming across. Same thing. I can actually put the extensions on it and make it out to 62 inches if we need. So very aggressive base on that. I don't know if we'll use a ram, but we may need to.
The nice thing about the combi tool with TNT is a C-cut. You look in here, C-cut right here. Smaller, so it bites deeper like that and grabs it.
Questions so far? Real simple, basic tools, right? Like I said, you guys know the tool. Demonstration, talk to Adam and Mike, they'll take care of you. All right, so what we got coming across on it. Right now what you've got, you got a page on the driver's seat coming across. We're gonna stabilize the vehicle. Then we're gonna go through and get into cutting. We'll do what we've got to do. This is gonna take a little bit of time. We're just gonna have to do all of this. Let me grab a marker here quick. Everyone does peek and peel on everything, right? Everyone knows what I'm talking about, say peek and peel. Basically what we're going to do is this. Move the door. Cut right through here. Okay? You come in with the cutter. You're going to cut right in here. Or in here, whichever works best. You guys notice coming across the bottom of the cars, a lot of times you're going to see these little bumps on the end of it. Multiple reasons to have the bumps on there. Some of them are tie downs for cars and they're hauling them. The other part is usually somewhere that's going to have a seat. That's not, but I mean, you get into some of these, it's usually where a seat is attached coming across and they've actually taken the seat and put it on there. We're going to cut here, somewhere in this area. We're going to crease this, cut that, come down. once we establish where the seat is on the car, if the seat is leaned back more past the V-post, we're going to go from behind the V-post. The V-post is a little harder to go through and make your spread come out. The reason being is you really don't have anything with the spreader to get in there now because your V-post has been compromised. Okay, so if we're coming on a V-post in front of it, and welcome to Midwest, salt, snow, guess what? Rust. So normally we would cut right in this area, but depending on where the seat is, we may have to come in back behind it. You want to make that cut as close to that V-post if you can, if you have to. Then we're going to take the V-post at the top, if that's what we have to do. We'll come down, and we may take a sawzall and come down and do a jag like this, cut this, drop it down. Pretty simple, right? Piece of cake? Yeah, okay. All right, give me one crew, get set up, start doing cribbing, coming across, stabilization. My big pet peeve on safety is this. Anytime you are putting cribbing up against a car, and I will guarantee you someone will do it today and I'll be yelling at somebody. After 22 years being on the fire department, my department we have about 160 car accidents a year, and we cut on 100 of them. So we get a lot of extrication. Anytime you are near this car without it being stabilized on anything, it's always a hand on the car, one knee, okay? If this saves one person's life, it is worth me yelling at someone. If you're like this and that car rotates, you cannot get away fast enough. Okay, I'm 60 years old. I can still do this and push away and get off and go. If you're on two knees, you're not. Never on two knees. One knee, one hand, always. Okay? I yelled. There you go. There's my yell for today. Give me a crew, get stabilization under this, get some cribbing underneath at the start, get the rescue jack put in place, and let's go to town. Go. One crew, come on this side, one person. Somebody do it.
60 on this thing, like a house,
right?
Okay, who's my cribbing? Cribbing on the front. What do you want to do?
Crib on the back. Go ahead. What are you gonna do? Yep.
Do it over here. Stuff I put it there. We want to put a straw.
All right.
So if the stuff track doesn't work that way, flip it around and use it the other way, right? Wedge it. Flip up. There we go. Walk out basement of the heated pool on the back side so you don't fall into it. Okay. All right, let's put a strut here. Remember what we're going to do is do a quick thing. Touch it. Bottom here, top here. If you want to use this, right here. If we had a tire, we'd be something else. Attach the bottom to something. Remember, the lower you want to get, right here. Here's going to be my issue. What you did. What does this do? Okay. Stand right here and let him crank that. Let's tell me what's happening. Crank that. Give it a couple turns. Watch him drive. See what's happening? You're just pushing that. You're not actually stabilizing the car because you're on a suspension component. Okay? But, on a key.
Everyone get that? Okay. Adam, did you get that?
What?
Where you go and put this in, the whole suspension keeps pushing in.
Okay.
So you're not throwing the suspension in the corner. All right. That's all right. Try it in there. We're not moving it. What else you got?
That one's probably broke. It's got a boot.
Okay. Kind of rusty, but you're on a solid beat. Here. Good.
Here's the water.
This will actually turn this white side. Here, tell me what you think.
Actually, we're not even doing that. We're suspending off the rest. So, couple things. You want in here? Do it. So when you do this, when you're cut, car's gonna move, just come up, touch it, kick it. Lock it in. Right here? Yeah, so let's just say we can't do any of this. I can go get a pick and kick it. Now, when you do a pick, you do it at this angle, you've got a lot of weight, it can blow up. Sometimes, you know you can do that, blow this side, pick this side, so your pick is against it.
You're fine with that being anchored off that down there? Kind of an angle.
This is actually pulling it outward. As you start to put pressure on, it's going to try to push it outward. But it's well, you can just start cranking. That won't be this year.
And you just want to get the tension out of the system. So your chain and everything, no, you're locked down. So when you start cutting, just check it afterwards.
Okay, so how are we doing now, guys? We're good. Better than what we were?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now, an alternative. Rest of 42, obviously, whatever. What's another alternative to this? Use your head. Think outside of the box. You don't get the answer. Think outside the box. Record? Okay. What else? Chain and binder? That's a good answer. Okay. You've got on the back side coming across. You always just a 3-inch wide strap. Okay. Real simple to deploy, real quick. Throw it over the front. Bring it underneath. Whatever you got to do, try to anchor towards the high point or no drawing it backwards. Okay. Still use trimming on the bottom. Okay. That's an option. That's actually the way we do it. All right, real simple. Now, we've got this taken care of. Next thing, everyone run EMS? Anyone run EMS? I don't want your hand up. All right, so only you guys do. No one else runs EMS. Okay. Fantastic. You guys going through on this, you could probably put an EMT in there, whatever needs to be done. Whoever your EMT mutual aid partner is. We're going to tell you right now, this guy's got a C-spine injury still in his seat. Okay? They just put someone in it, trying to hold him. Okay? We can't bring him off the back because actually there's a car right there. Smash it back in. So now we're just like we are. What I need is I need someone who's going to come up here, going to investigate what we've got, go through. We're going to end up handing the spreader up to somebody. There is a ladder on the other side if you want a ladder instead. We can adjust this as well. Get up on top. See what you've got. We're going to remove this door. Okay? Now, everyone can take a spreader, everyone can take a cutter on the ground and whatever. We're going to do it real quick. Not bad, but it's not good. So, let's go through, let's get a spreader, let's get the wallet cutter up here to start with. Start. Where it's going to be. I don't care, but it's an interactive class, so jump in.
You got the spreader?
But you can take that ladder over there. Yep. That'll let you. There you go. All right, now you're up there. Someone better get on. We're gonna put someone on this ladder just to kind of watch you. What we gotta do. You need the spreader up there first. Tommy will work too. Okay, someone can stand on that and use that actually as a platform. Do whatever they gotta do. All right, you see where your patient at. Where's your seat located at right now? Is it past the knee post?
It's kind of midline exactly with it.
Okay, so what's going to be your option?
We're going to have to want to go behind the knee
Okay,
post.
fantastic. I'm good with that. Stick that in there and pop that door open. That's only going to go about 6 meters. Okay, now I'm going to stop this for a second. Stop this for a second. You're trying to get in access through the window, right? Patient's head. Further. Okay. What? Slip. All the way to the floor. Exactly. So you got to use your head on that. So what I would do is just put that tip together and lift it up. Come across and work the top two if you need to, by the way, whichever one's best for you. Now you want the spreader, you want the thumb.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything.
Okay, show you a secret. Open that up a little bit. Stick one tooth in that backside in, crush it down. Roll it. Open the handle. Roll it. Open the handle. Nope. Send it all the way down. Roll the handle. Now pull it out. Bury it deeper in there. Nope, same thing. Whole door's coming off. Pop it if you want to. Cut it or pull the tips off it. Right here. Yeah. We're stabilized up here. Very good people. There you go. Now do that.
Put your hand there.
Cut it?
You want to cut it? Run it that fast.
We're just stuck on the gator.
Yep. Exactly what they're trying to set. See where that the point sticks in goes to the gator there? Yeah. We're back to slide it back towards him. Nope. Do it the other way. See where that piece of metal?
Right here.
Right there. That point that sticks the furthest that way. Drop your tip right in. Yep. Okay. Put your tip right in there like that, up and down. Get underneath it. Yep, open that up. Not there yet. Right in there. Now open that up.
Stop.
Now drop it right next to it, or cut it. You need to do it. Cut it, you gotta go through it.
Back it up towards you.
Good look. There you go. Good job. Something else up top. It's what they keep it doing. This is one of those that it's tough to get a lot of people up there. Normally you just keep going, but then you got one person does everything. Big money, right? Yeah. Who's up there? Tell you what, if you're gonna get drag feet, someone else is gonna jump. My department, we couldn't stop anybody. They'd be like, you should say something, they'd be up there already. I'm gonna make that just one notch taller. Someone up, we'll need someone on the ladder, someone on the other. Where's that spreader at? Take that spreader. Mr. Spiegel, see how you're nice and tall, they're gonna hit you with a spreader. You gotta do a fender pin. Come in behind the strut tower, open your spreader up. Open your spreader wide. Set it right in here and crush it. Watch what happens right here. Wide, wider, 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 wider. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now lift it that way. A little more. Lift it a little more that way. Now close that. Oh, we lift it. Try it again. Worry about putting here down further. There you go. Now, point it towards the fence. A little more. There you go, now close that. Slide out there. There you go. Now you're starting not too much. Stop. Come up. See if you can get this tip. Hold on that side. Yeah. Now crush it. Go ahead. A little short on one end. Watch your hand. Watch your hand. There you go. Now watch what happens to that fender. Watch yourself. Keep going. You open. Feel that fender. You open up for you?
Yeah, it opened.
All right. Now, two ways you can do this. You can make an attack on the inside of the hinge, but then you're going to be sitting there, someone's going to be holding the hinge.
That thing just save the gap for the hinge.
Yeah. Blow that wide open. Once you've done that, keep going. Now, take your spreader, come underneath that bottom, open that up just a little bit. Right up. No. See, close it down. Right underneath. There you go. Open that up. Behind it. Behind it.
Huh?
This end closer. Right there. Yep. Open that up. Good. Same thing on the front one now. We're going to cut that. Told you it was going to work a little bit, didn't you? Good. Good. All right, let's get a cutter up there. Okay, make sure your cable is cut and your tensor is cut now. One more. One more. Okay. Support it. Alright, just stand it up against the fence right now. Fantastic. Little different cutting and spreading when you got it up here. The world is different. You found out real quick, didn't you? Yeah. Anyone can do it here, but not doing it this way. Last week in South Carolina, they were repelling and had the car hanging off of a structure, hanging off as they're harnessing coming across on a harness. Holding ballgame. Okay, so what we want to do, we've got that taken care of. The gentleman's doing a feel and pitch up there. Fantastic. I love to see that. SOS devices in the seat. Now the newer cars you guys can come across that there's out there right now. This is actually the weakest component coming across the new cars. How many people make a 45-degree angle cut down here when you're doing a dash lift or spread? You guys do that? Don't do it anymore. You do it on a new car, it's on all four. You get a floor pan right up there. I get to play in South Carolina on XC60 levels at the factory, and it's a very big ball. I also get to play in Lincoln, Alabama on the pilots, and it's a whole new ball game. I get lucky. Okay, now stop and think about something. We don't know we got to take our knee post. What do you think about that other part? All right, so get another clean look at it. That's right, whatever you got to do. Get another crew up there, whoever has it cut, get up on there and cut, spread, whoever. See, this is the 5-year revolution, guys. It's not crazy, but it does take a little time to do. Okay. You can probably cut that right now if you want to. Big cutter or small cutter? Oh, what do you want to use? The big cutter is going to get used later.
Just one.
Yeah. grab it. Cut it. Watch your foot. It's going to come down and come back up. Okay. Now, the other thing you got to get rid of is the seat belt.
Trees like cold, you're cold, blame that sucker right there at that red helmet on.
Now, you got a tool in your hand right now. Right, tight. Cut it on tight. Got a cut? Fantastic. Okay, now let's get everyone off the car and come on down. So now we're ready to go. Okay, so now what we're going to do once that gentleman gets down, just be careful. Fantastic. All right, let's get the ladder out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Who hasn't used the cutter yet? Get in here. Yep. You haven't used it? You can use a bigger or smaller one. Come to you. Either one will work for this evolution. It's being cut right here. You got your call. We'll cut. We won't get the big cut. We'll make it a little wider. You're going to get through that. We actually have a plane. That's no line. It's a 10 and a quarter inch over the That's my favorite too. Oh, you are too. That's all right. I hear it. Stuff to get better. Up. There's a lot of material in there. You just cut. You gotta help with that. And it is okay to ask for help. That tool is heavy, it's about 60 pounds. I wonder what you do. Maybe you make one more cut right there. See if you can get one blade in there. Open it as hard as you can. Rotate. Back into it. I'll have to push back. For the next class. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it starts leaking oil. Adam, you got a BSC? What? You got a BSC? Yeah, go get it. Go get it. There's a more pop. All the way? All right, grab that 29 cutter. Someone else cut? Yeah. Oh, grab it. I'll break or take it away from me. Give me a cut right here. All you're doing is by cutting that rail, you're just making it easier on the sawzall to go through it. What we're doing. Do that same bottom. Okay, it's on the sawzall. You got some work to do, my friend. Bring it on. Why? Nothing saying no. It's See if you can cut that. Good. He's done already. Sorry. Someone else on the sawzall. Trying to cut the whole floor pan open or what? here and then drag it over. Or you can angle it, yeah. Real good. Now, one thing when you guys are making these cuts, well, obviously we had a gas line here, but we don't have that issue on this one. Now, there's no gas tank. But we can get these out of the way, pull them down, get them out of our way first of all, just by doing what we just did there. Try cutting it up here. You want a better cut here? Bring that cutter back in, please. Open that up. Open the blade up. That's the bad battery. I told you it would start. There we go. Cut that. Just put it stick down low. There you go, cut that there. Just gonna try to make a bigger spot so you can get in here. There you go. Good. Open up. You get that in there now? One more time and I cut it. No. Open it all the way. Stick it in here and cut this angle. Cut this angle this way. That's it. Easy go. Let's cut that. Keep going. Keep going. spreader right in here. Now, big thing when you guys use the spreader coming across on that, we all know they open and close the spread, right? Think about the way you want to manipulate this now. If you stick it straight into this, like right here, if we did this, it's going to apply both of your forces on both sides. I want to bring this metal this way. So I want to come this way and get in wherever I can here and start working this down. I want this to move, not this. So I'm trying to apply more force to the downward pressure. Don't want big thing is you guys remember, you got to log all one of the things you keep that there, okay? Got a chunk of metal. Double channel. All right. So let's do this. Let's see if we can bust it through, just the way it is. All right, I need the tip back on the combi tool. We're gonna put a combi tool on one side, we're gonna put a spreader on the other. Spreader's gonna come in like this. It's gonna start up here or start here. The combi tool's gonna start right here. We're gonna make the combi start first because we actually started to push the center a little bit already.
Go ahead. I just had it.
So we're gonna run it both at the same time. Now, if you can start up here, it's better because we want to try to load it this way. I need the combi tool to start at the same time as you do. Combi, get in this side. I use it the same way. I can use it for. Okay. Yeah, find the hook down. Spread that with stuff. I need you right here. And then what we need to do is I need to aim it. That way, he's positioned. Nope, other way. Flat. There you go. Open that up a little bit. Let's see what we get. This is probably going to go 5 out of 6. Turn the handle. Okay, stop. See what's happening? Getting that push in. We don't want that in. We want it on down. So what we've got to do, we're going to come in here and we have you go vertical with this. And we're going to try. This is the bad part about having to cut these into details. Get that. That's Adam. Adam, stop. I don't need to hide it. I don't need to hide it. We can do that on behalf of you. That's an option. Absolutely. Let's see what you got there. Why we got that ram there if you need that? Put on the 18 inches. Okay, so like that gentleman said, what can you do for absolutely. Or combi in there. Yep, that's exactly what I was doing. Straight off right here. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna heat that up
face high.
Don't get into that combi yet. You're going to be pulling outside. Finish that. Everyone got the play so far. I know it's not a lot. Maybe some of it is past. And then it's over. Yeah, straight in the corner right here. I would even go right to the roof line next to the V-post where it's located.
Right to the roof line?
It will fit, yes. Someone's got his back. Let's go rolling. Thinking which way that material's going to move, guys. Won't need it. Come this way.
Hang on a second.
Too long? Okay, get your face where you need it. Start pushing that downward. Make sure your body and hands are clear. Make contact. Okay, it's all yours, sir. Go ahead and turn it. Make sure it's out. I grab the right over the in, however you got to get it. Downward, not upward. We have to do that same thing with the ram again. We can get back. You got to up this way. Oh, go forward. Get out of the wood. Angle that way. Hold on. You got to angle back. Push your body. Right down. Okay, now. You open. Go ahead. Open it up. Keep going. Now, look at yours. Keep going. Kind of control it so you know where your patient's happening.
Are you at a pinch point?
You're up. Okay, now right here. Now, little at a time. Okay, stop. Run out. Yeah, real quick. So, hold that there. Go ahead. Release down a little bit. Keep going. Reset. Will we reset? Will we reset? And then we'll get a spot. Wait till these sets first. Okay. We got the capture? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's reset. Reset yours a little bit. Put it right down to the here. Now remember, your patient's speed. Yeah. Okay. Bring it down. Okay. Slip it. Yeah, stop. You got capture. Run it all the way down. Okay. Go. Just so you're on. Okay, stop. You go. Keep going. Keep going. Bring it down. Okay. gears down. All the way down. Good. You're good. Pull your tools out. Now, before you pull it out, we make sure we have someone here. We have to right now. We have to clean the carpet up, get it out of the way. We could cut this with a knife, drop this out, whatever you need to do. But now, power seat, if we had to, we could cut the back, we could go through, we could bring the face down. Questions? Likes, dislikes? It's a completely different way of anything most people have ever seen. It's another tool for the toolbox, and it's not something you're going to do every day. That's really cool. But that's why we teach these things. This is a skill building. It's a matter of knowing how to operate your tool, which way you want the material to go, and the way it's going to function. The big thing is, instead of a sawzall, you can use an air chisel. Works better than even the sawzall does. Just the simple fact is we can get that point in there, we can drive it down through it. Okay. Yep. And that's the thing. You're not getting all that. You're just cutting the metal with it. And that's exactly what you want. So, but the big thing is, you make your cut here, you're opening this up, we're making a jag leg, we're relieving both these, we're dropping it down, we made a cut on the back side, the seat was actually positioned farther back, in line with the B-post. If we had to, we could have taken the B-post out, cut it low, still brought this down, still would have gave us this part to work off of it. And we still then would have to make the jag this way and come back across. It's a completely different way, guys. But is it easier to cut the seat and lay this down? Now all of a sudden I've got a seat here, other than this little chunk I got here, but I mean I could cut the seat back, I could slide a backboard in. It's easier to get someone with a backboard here, or try dragging them up and out and over and everything in between. Right? Questions?
It's just called the high chair.
It's called the Denver air chair. Yeah, or the air chair.
Why do they call it the Denver air chair?
The Denver Fire Department's one.
The Denver drill, the Denver,
Yeah, there's a lot of Denver hose leg. Yeah.